We ain't posted in a couple days, but we back with another video. This Larry Bird trash talking. Let's go. Y'all see the sub count right there, man. We going up every single day, posting every single day. How much of a trash talker was Larry Bird?
So we playing him in the last play. He says to James Worthy, he says, "You guys don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna go right over there that corner."
Oh yeah, because Byron Scott was on the Lakers with James Worthy, Magic, Kareem. We already know all of them.
James Worthy, he said, "You guys don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna go right over there that corner." He said, "They're gonna set a screen for me. We're taking the ball out." He said, "I'm gonna curl right over," and he's telling us to play. He's telling us to play before they even take it out. He said, "I'm gonna go right over to that corner and I'm gonna catch it, and I'm gonna shoot it, and I'm gonna tie the game or win the game, whatever the case may be."
Wow.
They take the ball out, and I think it was either Danny or
DJ,
the late great DJ.
Yeah.
Take the ball out, the man curl right to the corner, caught the shot, shot a three, game over.
And I done heard this story or stories like this so many times, man. Larry Bird really was like that.
Either Danny or
DJ,
the late great DJ.
Yeah.
Take the ball out, the man curl right to the corner, caught the shot, shot a three, game over. It's like
popped it right in his mouth.
Kidding me.
Go to shake his hand. I'm a rookie. I'm playing against the Boston Celtics in the Boston Garden. Go shake.
Dominique.
Larry put both hands behind his back. He wouldn't shake my hand. I said, okay, he's just getting into the game. First play of the game, he said, "You don't even belong in this league, Holmes."
Huh?
And he shoots a three. Now, I wasn't mad that he made the three. But I said, "There's some bitch this called me Holmes." and he came down and did it again, so I'm pissed, you know. So the next time down, see me on the breakneck pitch, and I jump up and I throw it down on him. I mean, he fouls me. And he said, "Hey, Rook, I like you. You got hot." He said, "But I'm still getting 30 on your ass."
Nah, man, that's crazy. He gonna say, "Hey, man, I see you got some heart. I respect you. Still finna get buckets on you, boy. I'm still finna drop 30, 40, and 50 on your buddy."
He said, "But I'm still getting 30 on your ass." I mean, that's who he was. But that was the only time he ever talked trash to me, because he respected me, because he knew that I was gonna keep coming.
Yeah.
That really taught me something, you know. If you wasn't prepared to play against guys like that, you got embarrassed.
I always tell this
Dominique was one of them too, man.
I remember him, he was cursing under his breath. And I asked him, I said, "Larry, what's going on with you?" He says, "You guys are being disrespectful to me." And I says, "What are you talking about?" He says, "You guys are putting a white guy on me." That's disrespectful.
Wait, who's the white guy you put on him?
I can't remember who it was. I just started laughing. I had no comeback.
He know, cause man, you know, little black guy got a little bit of extra athleticism. You know what I'm saying? So Larry understands that if you're gonna try to stop me, you better put your best black guy on me. I'm playing, chill. But he really was like that, man. You got to put your best guy on me. And that white guy is not him. We all know. Come on.
The white guy you put on him.
I can't remember who it was. I just started laughing. I had no comeback. He says, "It's disrespectful when y'all put a white guy on me." And I'm sitting there like, I'm laughing in the middle of a game.
Larry Bird told Robert Reedy the other day that he should have stayed in preaching. That was funny. He had 50 points.
Wait, what?
And I'm sitting there like, I'm laughing in the middle of a game.
Larry Bird told Robert Reedy the other day that he should have stayed in preaching. That was funny. He had 50 points.
That's tough.
Larry Bird ain't never playing no.
That's Ron Harper?
Defense. He like sagging off a little bit. So he tell the guy, "You can't shoot. So I'm not worrying about guard you." I said, "Man, shoot it in the face. Shoot it."
Mark hit a three-pointer on Larry.
Mark
Larry
McGuire.
Bird, and said,
I know my history, man.
And Bird just came right back and hit three-pointers in a row, and just basically said to him, and we all heard it, that you're out of your league.
Or he'd say, "Danny, give me the ball," or "DJ, give me the ball. I got this guy in the torture chamber down here." Why the guy was standing right there listening to him say it.
The baller went to Larry, and Isaiah was all out of whack. He had the ball at three-point range. He goes, hey, who's guarding me?" Everybody looked around. He just stood there, held the ball, and Isaiah said, he ran out there and just shot it, three-pointer. Too late.
Was the originator of getting in your face and talking trash.
And then you sit there and you go, "Well, this guy up in my face talking noise. He ain't that fast. He's slow."
Yo, this man is a funny story. What all that man up in that truck in that trash?
Was the originator of getting in your face and talking trash.
And then you sit there and you go, "Well, this guy up in my face talking noise. He ain't that fast. He's slow."
But he knew how to aggravate you, agitate you enough to get you out of your game.
Why you playing with the
I was
Bulls?
guarding in my rookie year. He looked at me and he goes, "You can't stop me." And I looked at him and I said, "Gosh, boy, you're so confident." He was confident. You're a rookie. You don't know anything. He proceeded to score like 10 straight points on me. The coach took me out the game. He walks by and he's laughing at me.
Larry Bird catches the ball in the corner. I take off running out at Larry Bird. And right when he's getting ready to shoot, I jump. And as I go by, him, he tells me, he says, "Fly, Bird." And I go right by him, he shoots the ball. It's nothing but nylon.
Oh my God. Bro, every single person in the NBA has a Larry Bird story. Clyde Drexler, Brad Daughtry. Brad Daughtry's a center. You shouldn't even be guarding Larry Bird. Come on now.
Fly, Bird. And I go right by him, he shoots the ball. It's nothing but nylon.
Fly, Bird.
Larry Bird was a pain in the neck. Anytime we had a chance to win, Larry Bird changed that.
Larry Bird. His own shot.
There was a certain confidence you had because, you know, if you ever got in trouble, give the ball to Larry and get out of his way, and he'd deliver.
The double team and Bird. Larry, fake, fall away.
Do you remember?
Man.
Well, you had the Bird night.
I had the Bird night. Yeah, that was a tough night, man. The biggest argument that night is, well, you only scored 6 on me.
Oh, yeah, I heard this one. I heard this one.
Nobody was guarding Bird, were they?
Dropped 60?
They were trying to.
No, but when a guy is literally coming up the court, calling his shots, and, you know, Bird talked a lot of trash.
And that's in New Orleans.
That's in New Orleans. In that game, we're on the free throw line, and he literally says, left side over across the 3, and you're listening to him. That's a tough feeling.
But okay, so you guys got Antoine Carr and Cliff Livingston got fined by Fratello, I think,
and Eddie Johnson for celebrating
Bird.
Yeah, it was the best film session. Every time when I see Mike, we still laugh.
God,
it was
good.
It was the greatest film session ever because back then you didn't have, you know, you watched the real game and just went, you know, with a video, and Mike rewound the celebration.
God, it's so easy, and his jumper looks so smooth and silky.
Ever.
I wish I could watch this man play live, but
you know, you watched.
I know Doncic and Jokic are kind of like this.
You know, with a video, and Mike rewound
so easy
the
for him.
celebration 20 times. He just kept not the shot. He just kept rewinding it, showing the guys. You remember they're giving each other high five.
And then somebody falls off the bench.
Yeah, that was Eddie Johnson. That was Eddie Johnson.
Yeah.
Eddie Johnson falls off the bench in laughter. And Antoine Carr and Cliff gives each other high five. And our film session was 20 minutes of that. So it
wasn't somebody not playing good defense on Bird.
No,
it was you guys
double
celebrating
teaming
Larry
him.
Bird.
And Fratello wouldn't let it go. It just kept rewinding. And it was.
I think Bird went by the bench one time too.
He fell in the bench.
Oh, he did.
And he called that one. That was the one where he fell in it. He literally said, off the glass into the trainer. And, yeah, and so it was a bad night.
When Larry got on the roll and started shooting the ball, every shot was going in.
Goodbye, she's gone.
I guess the 2-pointer was too close.
When he ran by the bench, he goes, "That's a heat check. Just see how hot I am." All right, he runs by Frank Layden, who's the funniest guy in the league, and Frank is coaching, and Larry says to him, "Hey, Frank, don't you have anybody on that bench that can guard me?" He goes, "So nobody out here can." Frank looked down at the bench and goes, "No."
That's dirty, man. That's dirty.
You gotta call somebody else. I even heard him tell the coach, "Hey, look, coach, you better get somebody else out here to guard me because I'm killing this guy."
In last year's playoffs, Person was out to make Bird eat his words while adding a few choice comments of his own.
Chuck Person, he definitely has his reputation. During the playoffs, he just went AWOL, you know, and he just went to work.
You can see Gilson playing a little Bird, giving it back to him kind. Chuck Person can talk some trash to Larry Bird now. He scored the last 16 points.
What?
Chuck
Parsons was out there hooping. Bro, this is what I'm saying. We don't really know the history. I don't really know the history of what happened before I was alive in the NBA, man. I know Larry Bird got buckets, Shaquille O'Neal and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Michael Jordan and them boys. But people like Chuck Parsons, you know what I'm saying? The people like him, Dennis Johnson, people that really got buckets or played good defense or did their thing back in the day that don't have the big names. 16 straight is wild. What?
Bird giving it back to him kind.
You gave Larry Bird 16 straight.
Trash to Larry Bird now. He scored the last 16 points.
That's impressive,
Larry
man.
down low, greeting one another once again.
Bucket. That's a snatch block.
Oh, he has caught fire.
Give me those.
Something to say afterwards. And look at Bird.
Come on.
Person didn't dare look at him.
Yeah, it is a little special because I've known Chuck for a
Yeah.
while, and we've always had run-ins, but it always seems like I get the last word.
Bird's ability to get the final word has made for many a magic moment. And this week, we relive a game when Larry was in rare form, and Xavier McDaniel was eager to lend an ear.
Tie game. 13 seconds to play. Celtics basketball. No shot clock.
They called a timeout. He said, you know I'm going to get it. And I said, I know I'm going to be waiting. I'm going to timeout. I'm going to a play.
Bro, this is what I'm talking about. Is this Rick Carlisle right here? Don't tell me this is Rick Carlisle on the Celtics. I need to do more research. I didn't know.
Get it. And I said, I know I'm going to be waiting.
This is Rick Carlisle, right?
I'm going to
Right?
timeout. I'm going to a play.
Hold on, I have to look this up real quick. I'm sorry. Man, what? Are you kidding me? Rick Car...
All right, this is what we're going to run. All right, then as you get the ball, you go over here and you pass to Kevin, then you go to the corner. And Robert, you come over. Then about that time, Larry steps in and says, Coach, why don't you just give me the ball and tell everybody to get out of the way?
Facts.
Well, after the timeout, we walk back on the court. And Larry was going down to his position, so he tells Xavier, I'm getting the ball. Yeah, he said, I'm going to get it right here. I'm going to shoot it right in your face.
10 seconds. 5 and Bird has the basketball. Look out.
Oh my God, they double teamed him. They sent the double and he still shot it over both of them. Yo, no.
I'm going to shoot it right in your face.
Right in their face.
10 seconds. 5 and Bird has the basketball. Look out. 2 seconds on the clock.
Crazy,
He
yo.
was like, I didn't mean to leave 2 seconds on the clock. I walked back to the sideline like, damn.
Larry Bird just phenomenal.
Hold on now.
The way that he will contribute in the clutch time.
Larry was complaining to the refs, and I was complaining to the refs, and the next time down the court, it got in my face.
I was up 38-6. That's how I summarize it.
The 84 Olympic team is playing an exhibition game against a bunch of pros, including Larry Bird, and they were in the warm-ups. And a ball bounced down from the college end of the court to the pro end. And Michael Jordan went down to chase it. The ball happened to be picked up by Larry Bird. And Michael went up a few feet away from Larry Bird and held out his hands. And Bird took the ball and fired it back down the court over Jordan's head, as if to say, you're not only not getting this ball, I don't give a damn who you are. Larry Bird knows exactly who this guy is and what's going to happen in the next few years. And he wants to get every edge he can get right now.
I got a pull hamstring.
I ain't gonna lie, that story sounds just a little made up. How does Larry Bird know exactly who Michael Jordan's gonna be in the future, and he's just doing this to get a leg up on him before he gets in the league? No, buddy, that sounds like a story that's made up after the fact. He was just probably, that's just how Larry Bird was, man. You ain't finna get this ball, throw it back to your outside. You look college boys. You know how he was treating rookies? He said, you're a rookie. Imagine how he was treating somebody that's in college. Like, come on, bro. Be serious, man. Come on.
So I'm not playing tonight. He walks down to me. Man, I'm sorry you're not playing. But he said, I'm going to tell you what. Since you're here, I'm going to put a show on for you. So you just sit back and watch, okay?
Ooh.
And I'm like, man, get out of my face, man. I want to hear that. That's Celtics and the Lakers. Every time he hit one, he look at me.
That's crazy.
We were playing
That's
Washington
wild.
in Washington one night, and Larry just hit what would have been the game-winning shot, but KC called timeout.
Won't count. It does not count. Boston had called a timeout.
Larry came back to the bench, and he was a little upset.
He looks at the bench and says, hey guys, when I come back after timeout, I'm going to go right to the same spot and I'm going to kick it in.
No.
He told Washington, I'm going to get the ball.
2 seconds left. The Bullets by 1. Aims to Bird. He gets a good shot into Sheldon's winner. Boy, this is something else.
So they call a timeout in the spot you hit the game-winning shot in. You go to the bench when they call that timeout and you tell them, hey man, y'all just called a timeout after I hit that shot. I'm going back to the same spot and I'm hitting it this time. Don't call the timeout. Banger, game winner, game over. Woo!
Incredible. And Bird wins it at the buzzer.
That boy Bird is a mad man, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Every single time I hear a Larry Bird story, it just motivates me to be more confident in myself and get up every day living more stronger and just more, you know what I'm saying? Larry Bird kind of gives you that motivation. And I appreciate Larry Bird for living his life the way he did because it rubs off on everybody else. I am a young man, so I really don't know about these stories. I can only imagine how the people that lived during these times and actually knew the real stories that are attached to this feel about Larry Bird. My feelings about Larry Bird grow every single day as I learn more and more about him. I love Larry Bird, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was watching the Winning Time Lakers show and I was appreciating Larry Bird. I was like, this man, Larry Bird is the GOAT. You see what I'm saying? So I just appreciate Larry Bird more and more every day because of videos like this. The man was the realest. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think about Larry Bird though down below. Was Larry Bird one of the best trash talkers in the world? And if he wasn't, who was a better trash talker than Larry Bird? Y'all let me know down below. I'll be in the comments with y'all. That's the end of this reaction though, man. We have other reactions on this channel. If y'all could like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, that'd be good for me. And we out.